make it. If this is your first time here at the channel, it's all about bowling, tournament play for amateurs. Travel to different states, different cities, different bowling alleys in our bowling tournaments, and bring that commentary and analyzation and execution all back to a video. So if you like what I'm doing here, consider subscribing. Come along with me every week. I'm bowling every week, but I don't put out a video every week. It's a lot of work. This particular week, I'm headed to Chicago, bowling the ABT. I do this tournament every year, and go from Memphis to Chicago. Then I go back home to Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, visit my sisters and my niece, and then head on back to Memphis. So it's a 3-day trip. Always look forward to it. But we will be bowling on a U.S. Open pattern. I think it's U.S. Open pattern number 3, I think. The patterns are always difficult when I go to Chicago. It's a 1 to 1.87. So it's pretty difficult. Most house shots are 1 in 15, 1 to 15 ratio. Some higher than that. The most difficult pattern that you can have is a 1 to 1. So I'm bowling on a 1 to 1.87. Alright, 3-game qualifier, and then you make it to the semifinals, bowl 3 more games, and then they cut to the finals. So we'll see how we do. It's a gloomy day, overcast, obviously, and the weather in Chicago and in Ohio is chilly. So I had to bring some sleeves. Alright, well, that's it. Enjoy the drive, and I'll do my best to make sure you enjoy the video. Thanks for coming back. Thanks to all my new subscribers, and thanks to my regular viewers. Appreciate you coming back to check me out. Another weekend, another tournament. ABT. We are bowling on a US Open pattern. I'll put it up, but it's seeming to be pretty difficult. But I won't make any assumptions until I roll my own ball. But based on the last squad, there was only one 200, I was told. That's gets your attention. However, well, getting ready to start here. 3 games of qualifying, and we'll be moving after each game, and then the semifinals will follow. All right, we'll see what I'm going to be rolling with after practice. I have decided on the absolute power. I'm standing 27 and targeting about 13. Full rotation. Got to give the ball time to read the lane. But that's how this pattern should be played. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, 193 that game, which was really an outstandingly executed game. You know, I had a chop, it was unfortunate, and then I did miss the 7-pin, but as far as how I decided to play the shot, outstanding. So we'll take the 193 and move on to our next pair. Oh, by the way, I sanded that absolute power down to 1,000 with 1,000 grit before we started, and I wasn't even planning on using that ball, but I threw it at the end of practice and I liked how it looked, so I'm gonna go with that. It's a good choice. All right, 193, second game coming up. Quite a few good breaks this game. I haven't thrown a ball. Well, I did throw one ball that I was happy with, and it didn't make it back to the pocket. Maybe I'm rushing a little bit. I don't know, possibly. these pairs seem to be going a little bit longer, but I haven't thrown a decent shot to be sure about moving, you know. So I'll try to settle myself, throw a good shot so I can see if I need to move. I mean, doggone in the 8th frame now. Even still, I need to make a move. All right, see, can I settle myself down? That was a good shot, and based on that, ball goes a little bit lazy, so they are going longer. So I just need to adjust my speed just a little bit because I'm in the right area where I'm playing and I'm not moving. You know, I may adjust micro, but that is a speed issue. I think I should be able to tweak that, hopefully. But that was a good shot. First good shot of the doggone game. Okay, 190 that game with my second 7-pin miss. Throwing the ball well. You know, I'm playing the shot like it should be played. So, and it is a US Open shot. So here's things, you know, you be hard on yourself, but it is the actual pattern that causes you to miss spares. I can't throw directly at it. I just need to execute better. But 190 is a good score on this stuff here. We'll just see if I can put together another good game. Doggone 7-pin, what the heck? It's okay though. All right, third game coming up. Pocket 5-7, and then I have 2 chops spares. So 3 consecutive opens. So I'm going to have to get something together these last 4 frames to maintain my position. Just need to shake it off. Those chops though are just something else. want to be Captain Obvious, but 151, that shouldn't happen. I got some bad brakes, and then I panicked, and I wasn't throwing the ball like I should. That was unfortunate. If I, scores are low, but if I make the cut, it would be by the hair on my chin, or less than, because hair is pretty long on my chin. But that was a absolute.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I pay for that.
This is unfortunate. A meltdown. I was totally uncomfortable all of a sudden. Damn bad brakes. But they happen, because I got some good brakes at the beginning, so they even out, but gotta ride the ebb and flows for sure, and remain consistent with your mechanics, Alright, well, we shall see. Keep my fingers crossed. That's all I can.